Hey y'all, I am in Ybor City down in Tampa, Florida, and we are gonna go on a photo walk today. I haven't been here for a year, so let's just go see what's changed. Well, so far I found a bunch of really cool photos, as well as met some really interesting people. This is Tobias and his two friends, and I didn't get their names. I kind of feel bad for not doing that now. They were gracious enough to let me take their photo. We talked for a while. They're representing a nonprofit looking to support basically reforestation and protecting the planet. I'll put the web address to them if you want to read more about them down on the bottom of the screen, so you can go to their website and check it out. Now, as far as the photo walk goes, I've got a bunch of nice photos. I've got a scene picked out behind the camera right here that I'll show you in just a second. That's of a emergency fire escape that's got some counterweights. It's a really neat design. Maybe it works, I don't know, but it's there, so who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here for a little while and see if I can get somebody to come by and get me a photo of that. Kind of neat to see the old structures from the back side of the building. You don't actually get to see this a lot, but this building's unique in that it's different from the one directly next to it. This one, you have 3 courses of bricks over each doorway on the ground floor, 2 over the second floor, and 1 over the third floor. I'm trying to do this while holding the camera with my hand and figuring out how to position it, and you get it. This one, on the other hand, next to it has 3 courses of bricks over the ground and the first floor, well, the ground floor and the second floor, whatever. Depends on what country you're in, whether or not that's the first or second floor. But the point being is different architects design the bricks facades in different ways. It's just kind of neat to spot that. But all these buildings are 125, 150 years old down here. I've got some photos. I got 1 or 2 I liked of that fire escape hatch, but yep, I'm almost out of voltage on this battery. I'm about to change batteries. I'm over here to the park, and I'm gonna go over to the park and look around there and see what we can find. This is the Ybor City Museum State Park. Notice it's a state park. It only goes to the end of that fence right there, over to this building here, and then it also encompasses this building. It might encompass this house on the corner. I'm not real sure about the house, but I know it's this building here from 1818 and this courtyard. But this is also a POTA park, a Parks on the Air designated park. The park number will populate on the screen down here, but I activated this park last year or year before with my ICOM 705. I had an IC 705, and I set up back in this corner with the IC 705 and activated the park. Turns out this park is very difficult to activate with QRP because there's so much RF noise in this area. It was just like RF hash wonderland, and I like to have never been able to hear enough stations to get my activation in. But yeah, this is a neat little park. I didn't bring a radio that I could pack in because you have to walk it in. I mean, you can go through that gate to get into the courtyard. You know, I like to activate out of the truck, and the park's boundary is the fence. So you have to be inside the park boundary with the whole radio. So you have to carry it through the gate. And I have a little QRP antenna that's got selectable bands. It's got a load coil on the bottom with a deal that you move around, but I've never used it. And since I hadn't proved it out yet, I just didn't bring it. But yeah, this is a POTA park inside Ybor City. I figured I'd share that with you. One of my favorite coffee shops in the whole city is Ybor City Coffee and Tea in the bunker building. Whatever it's called that, I don't know, but it is. And you'll see their hat appear in quite a few of my videos. I'll grab a clip if I can find one pretty easily, but it's a black hat with the symbol of a what do you call it, the espresso system. They normally have them right here in this corner. I don't see any of them. I got one while I was here last time and promptly lost the old one. Yeah, they don't have them. They got coffee mugs, but I don't see any of the black hats now. They may have changed the logo. May not be able to get them no more. They're closed today, it says. Or they were closed. Figures. But they make really good coffee. Alright, let's see. This mama chicken hatched her babies apparently yesterday. I don't know how close she'll let me get with the video camera. We'll see. Let's see what I can get away with. The crossing bar just came down, so the train's coming. Ah, here it comes. It's a passenger train. Check this out. I don't know the story on these Amtrak trains, but it's cool that they still run them. No matter what somebody tells you about how pretty brick roads are, drive on one before you decide. They are miserable to drive on. I hate cobblestone and brick roads. They're rough. It's like the vibration just jars your teeth out to drive on them. Yeah, I don't ever recommend doing a brick driveway, especially a long one where you're actually going to get a little bit of speed on it. But yeah, brick roads, while pretty, they're not fun to drive on. I'll tell you the truth. Like I was saying, you know, if you get out and just start wandering around on the streets, you'll find some really interesting stuff in the background, especially if you wander a street or two off from the main drag. That's where all the cool stuff is in my book. Yeah, you can get the same pictures everybody else takes in front of Ybor City's finest, you know, and get all of the classic landmark pictures, but here, you know, nobody sees this because they don't come back here and take pictures of it. So just remember that. So until next time, I appreciate you watching, and get your camera out and go take a picture with it. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.